Hi, beautiful. How are you today? Thank you for joining me again for another Facebook Live on productivity. I'm Suzanna Kaye with Spark Organizing, and we've got a rather relevant topic for today for me because this morning I was struggling with getting started on the things that I need to do versus the things that I want to do. And that all ties into using the energy that you currently have in the right ways to be as productive as you can. So this morning, I have very high energy today. I'm in a positive mood, I'm excited to get some things going, and all of my creative juices are flowing, and the things on my list today include bookkeeping, formatting content for some really cool things that I've got coming out, and not a whole lot of creative stuff. I've got maybe 2 creative things, some idea sharing and writing on my list. So looking at my list is demotivating this morning because there's not a lot of creative stuff and my energy is up here and I'm excited and I've got so many things on my brain that I want to share, and my to-do list is not reflecting that. So in order to maintain my productivity and get as much done as possible, what I do is I suit the task to my energy. So I'm starting with my creative things. I'm starting with those writing ideas down and sharing that positive, exciting stuff first because I want to use this part of my energy while I have it, and my best content will come out if I write these during this mood. So I will create my content based on my energy and go that way. And then later in the afternoon, I already know my energy cycles. As noontime comes around, I have a bit of a dip and I go for some of the less exciting things. Some of the more routine, more check off the checklist type of tasks are a little bit easier for me at noontime, at 1 o'clock, around that hour, because my energy dips down a bit. So what I normally do in order to maintain the energy to get through those tasks, I will light a citrus candle, eat an orange, drink some orange juice, something citrusy to get that refreshing energy flowing, but it's not the creative energy. So I will get a lot more done if I tailor my to-do list to the energy that I have at the moment. That's just my quick tip. One of the things that I have people do when I go through productivity coaching with them is create a journal of how you feel throughout the day. What is your energy like? What types of tasks are more inspiring to you? And what do you have a harder time with? And it becomes this sort of a wave drawing that we can create from that information over a week. And with that, we tend to schedule our days and our tasks around those energy levels. Looking at my normal energy, I knew that mornings are more creative for me, and that just gets me into my day because I've done that, and every once in a while I redo that because as life changes and even just your body changes, things will adjust. So every once in a while I redo my energy maps for the week every couple of years, and I make sure that I know what my energy cycles are so I can work with those. That's why you will very rarely see me speak at a group at 3 p.m., 4 p.m. That is the worst time for me to be positive energy and put forth that much energy. That's my downtime. You'll see me speak. I spoke to a group last night at 7 o'clock. That is my more laid back energy. It's great for some of those groups that we can have more of an intimate talk and more of a conversation style, so I adjust my style of speaking depending on the time. And the morning and the lunchtime speaking events, you'll see those are my more high energy. I love speaking to the larger groups during the morning and the lunchtime because I can bring forth that presentation energy. When I record, you'll see that I usually do the morning news segments because right then that's when my creative energy is really flowing. And I know that about myself. If I were to do an evening news segment, I would not be bringing that same energy with me. It would be more of a struggle. I could do it, but it would definitely not come as easily to me. Sometimes we just have to push through. There are definitely days when I'm in my creative energy and doing bookkeeping because maybe the 1099s are due or something like that, and it simply has to be done. But you will make your life less of a struggle and your day more productive if you just use the energy that you have while you have it. And, oh, I'm sorry, Mary, I missed seeing you. Hi, Mary. I'm glad that you joined us today. It's good to see you. Thank you all for joining. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them anytime during the live or afterwards. If you post in the comments below after the live, also, I will definitely respond. I'd love to hear from you, though. What do you do in order to increase your energy or work with the energy that you have? What type of tasks are good for you at different times? Yes, Leanne, you're not creative in the morning. That's funny. Yeah, and you know, my husband Jeff, who just hopped on too. And yes, you did, honey, you did give me an energy boost just by joining in. But my husband Jeff, his energy comes late at night. So as I'm ready to go to bed, he starts doing the dishes. And he starts doing the things around the house. I'm like, can we just go to bed? Because that's not when my energy is high. But first thing in the morning, I will do dishes hours with no problem. So, Leanne, you're probably a little bit more like Jeff is, because it's that nighttime energy. Yes, Mary, my better half did just join. He's actually joining from a distance, too. He's sweet enough to hop on. I think sometimes this is the only way that we get to see each other and boost each other's energy. But I hope that you're all having an absolutely fantastic day. Leanne, maybe you and I need to trade tasks, because at 3 p.m. till 11 p.m. or 2 a.m., those are my least energetic. We should just, every once in a while, flip tasks to each other. That would be helpful. Then I can do your tasks in the morning and you'll do mine at night. I've got a lot of night owls on here. You too, Ruth, huh? And Mary, I know that you're often a night owl. Well, I hope all of you night owls found this useful and can help with finding your energy. And you know what? You might have some strange hours because of it. I know there are a number of people who I've coached who are night owls, and their most productive times are like 11 p.m. And sometimes we give them the break during the day. They come into the office later. A lot of times they're CEOs, so they get to make their own schedule. But they might come into the office later because mornings aren't their thing. And they do a whole lot of work at night when they can't be interrupted and when their energy is high. So work with your energy levels. If you're able to adjust your work, if you're blessed enough, like I can adjust my hours very easily, or if you're the CEO or the boss, or if you have a very understanding boss, if you can adjust your hours to be working during the times that you have that energy, it just makes it so much less of a struggle. Your output is better. It's amazing how much better all of your work is when you're working with your energy. So I am going to hop off now and start writing some of my creative content that I'm really excited about sharing while I have this super high positive energy flowing. And then later, feel free, drop me a line, because I'll just be doing bookkeeping and I could probably use an energy boost during that because it's not my favorite. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you've not checked out the 365 project, please stop by and see what we're doing lately, helping you get your home in control one day at a time at the my365project.com. I hope to see you all there, and again, in the comments below, what are your energy cycles? Are you a morning person, a night owl, and what do you do in order to maximize using that energy? Thanks so much. I look forward to seeing you next week here at 11 a.m. Have a wonderful day. I love you.